Hey, what is up guys, welcome here, and in this video let's talk about the Huawei Honor 9 Lite that recently came out. This device is mainly popular for its price point and overall performance, but there are several devices in this price point, even the last year's Huawei's Honor 7X. So let's see what the device offers us in this video. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before I start the review, our today's sponsor is Rio International. They offer the best price compared to everyone else in the market. If you want to buy this device, go check them out. Link will be in the description below. So let's kick things off with the physical overview of this device, as it follows today's trend, which is 18:9 aspect ratio and a glass and front back. This looks pretty amazing. The screen on this device is 5.65-inch IPS LCD with a resolution of 2160 by 1080 pixels. And obviously 18:9 aspect ratio is the trend. Although the screen is pretty large, this phone only weighs about 49 grams and the rounded corners are really helpful to hold this device in one hand. By the way guys, follow me on Instagram for the sneak peeks of every upcoming video that I post on my channel. On the left side we have a hybrid SIM tray which can support one SIM and one microSD at the same time, and on the right hand side we have the lock button and the volume rockers. On the bottom we have a 3.5mm audio jack with a micro USB port and one single speaker and a microphone. And lastly, on the back we have a dual 30MP camera combined with 2MP camera along with a flash and a fingerprint sensor and Honor branding on the bottom. The fingerprint sensor placed on the bag is pretty reliable and snappy. I've tested it several ways and it never failed to unlock. As you can see from this video, it works really good most of the time. Now let's jump onto the performance section. This device comes up with Kirin 659 chipset, which has an octa-core CPU combined with Mali T830MP3 GPU. You can choose 3 or 4 GB of RAM combined with 32 or 64 GB of internal storage. From the Geekbench and Antutu benchmark score, it speaks well about the performance. Now I will show you some graphic intensive games that I've played on this device, as they work flawlessly without any lag. So how about the software development? This phone comes up with EMUI 8 on top of Android Oreo out of the box, and compared to the other devices like Xiaomi's Mi A1 or the Moto G5s Plus, it's really far ahead from the price point. One of the bright side of this device is its camera. We have a dual camera, one is 13MP and one is 2MP, which is quite impressive on the outdoor condition. You'll see the sample images that I've taken with this device so that you can judge by yourself how good the camera is. But one sad thing is that there is no 4K video recording in this device. Maybe some software update in the future can overcome that. Hence all the available modes that you can choose from taking a video to a photo, so there's that. So here are some photo and video samples that I've taken with this device, so let's check them out. So this is a video sample of the Huawei Honor 9 Lite 9 Lite's camera, which supports up to 13 megapixel camera with 2 megapixel. It has an LED flash as well as face detection. As you can see, it focuses pretty well in outdoor conditions, as you can see here. The colors are pretty accurate. On the front we have the exact same setup like the rear camera, which is 30 megapixel camera along with 2 megapixel camera, as well as it has bokeh mode, as you can see, portrait mode, which is another name. So I will give you some samples as well to judge by yourself how good the camera is. This is the front video sample of the Huawei Honor 9 Lite. This has a dual camera, one is 30 megapixel and one is 2 megapixel camera. As you can see, it can support up to 1080p video recording. As you can see from this video, natural lighting is pretty good, and in this price I can tell that it offers really good camera. There is no tap to focus, but I think the colors are natural. So yeah. So last but not least, this device only has 3000 mAh battery, which also doesn't support fast charging like Qualcomm. I've got around 5 to 6 hours of screen on time and daily 1 day of average usage. So if you are a heavy user, don't go for this device. To sum it all off, there are plenty of devices in this price which can offer the same or even more than this device. The main downside of this device is it doesn't have USB-C, and also the durability is an issue. If you are a very hardcore user, don't go for this device as it cracks so easily for the glass in the back and the front, so be careful with that. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Until then, peace out.